Have you ever wondered how many vehicles you can have out in GTA Online without using mods or glitches? That's what we're going to find out here. As you can tell, I have my personal vehicle right here, and the next vehicle will be from Pegasus, just to make it a little bit easier. There's a reason behind that, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. But let's call Pegasus and choose a vehicle to have out real quick. So let's go down here. Do I want to transport a truck? Let's go with a Brigade, and I'm going to go get this real quick. So as you can tell, I got the Brigade and my personal vehicle. That is the GTA Plus vehicle for this month, if anybody's wondering. And I am a GTA Plus member. Next vehicle will be the Bail Office Transporter. So let me go get this real quick, and I will be back in just a second. So as you can tell, this is... I would just want to make sure this is lined up just right. Sorry, it's a little OCD for me. I know I can't get them perfectly lined up, but good enough. Next vehicle will be, what do I want? So I could get my thruster for my Avenger, but I think I'm going to get my Sparrow real quick. So let me go get that real fast. I'll be back here in a second. Okay, so we got the Sparrow here making 4 vehicles. So that's a good sign. So that's 4 vehicles. Let's move to my Terabyte next. Let me go get that real fast. And so Terabyte will spawn close to you. Like in this case, way up there, but close enough. Yeah. We're going to pretend I didn't hit that pole right there. And yeah, let's just go park this over here. So that now makes 5 vehicles that are out, which is very nice. And we still got a lot more to go. So we're actually moving pretty fast through vehicles. Let's go get the next vehicle, which is going to be my Acid Lab delivery bike. So let's get that. So here's my Acid Lab delivery bike. If you're new to the game, you can get this through doing the most missions with Dax, which will be the D and Sandy Shores. I have a whole guide on that. But I call this bike out once in a great while. Well, I don't use it too often. You can upgrade it in the freak shop up, which is nice. But yeah, let's park that right there. So we're currently at 6 vehicles out, and numbers are climbing pretty fast. Let's go down to my CEO abilities, and what do I want to use? I don't want a Brigade. Oh, kind of tempted to go for a limo. Yeah, let's go for a limo. Let's grab the stretch limo real quick. So let me go get this. Okay, so we got the stretch limo out. So if you're not aware, this is one of several limos you can call in at once. But in this case, we're just going to bring it through here. Just going to go park it down here. And that will make 7 vehicles out at once so far. And still got more. So yeah, let's park this right here next to my Sparrow. Well, back it up a little bit because I'm a little picky, but let's move on to the next one. So if you have GTA Plus, you can just open your phone and go down to the Vinewood app, which is what I'm going to do right now. So what helps here is you can call in a GTA Plus vehicle from the Vinewood Club anytime. I think I'm just going to go with Deluxo. And yeah, let me go get this real fast. Okay, so I got Deluxo. We're just going to park this right here. I do own one of these already, but for the purpose of this video, we're just going to call it in. So, yeah. So we are currently sitting at 8 vehicles and counting. Okay, so since we have 8 vehicles out, let's call Agent 14. So if you're not aware, you can call Agent 14 and get different vehicles from him. I know a lot of people are not aware of that still, but I'm just going to call Agent 14 real fast. And then we'll be able to choose a vehicle. So as you can tell, we have a couple different options. Yeah. So we now have the Mesa out. Oh, so that now makes 9 vehicles, and we still got plenty of room. So I'm just going to keep working my way down my phone. Let's go down to Dax next. If you're not aware, you can actually call Dax and call in his Journey 2 anytime. I don't know why you ever would, but it is an option. So like I said, let's just call it in real fast. And yeah, as you can tell, it's spawned right here. I will see you once I have it popped. So now that we have 10 vehicles, what do I want to call in next? So let's go down to Franklin and we'll call in the Jubilee. A little trick with this is I found you can actually have 2 Jubilees out. Same way, split everything. So we're going to call this one in as a company SUV. Okay, so let me go get that real fast. So to get 2 of these out, you can actually call this in under a car service from Franklin. I'm just backing in to make it a little bit easier. But if you do that, you can just take out the driver. And then as long as you don't go out of range where it'll despawn, you'll actually have 2 of these. Don't know why you'd ever want to, but I found that to be an interesting fact. I'm not going to do that here. Yeah, of course, Franklin calls now. So as you can tell, we have 11 vehicles out real quick. I am trying to get all these into one camera shot, but it's not that easy. Okay, but yeah, let's figure out what we're calling in next. Probably going to call Amani, just because it makes more sense. Now, you do need the agency to call Franklin or Amani. Okay, but so the advantage with using Amani is he can source you a motorcycle. It can be one of several types, but that's what we're going to do here. It's going to cost $2,000, but that's a small price to pay for this bill. Let me go get it. So unlike the other vehicles that I have out, Amani's just going to source the motorcycle. It's going to be put near you. It's not going to be delivered to you, but it's going to be pretty close. So this makes 12 vehicles out currently. Let me just go park this real quick, and I will see you in a second. Okay, now that that's parked, let's call in, let's go to Agatha Baker next. So let's call Miss Baker on the phone. And so what's good about this, he has multiple vehicles you can choose from as well. This will make vehicle 13 once it gets delivered. So just go down to car service and you can choose any of these. We're going to call in a fugitive real quick. Let me go get it. Okay, now that we have that car parked, I think I'm going to call in my thruster next from my Avenger. Now, you do have to buy this separately from your Avenger, unfortunately. Hey, but just go down here, go down to Avenger, request your thruster. So let me go get it real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got the thruster out. Not really a fan of how it's sitting, but okay. Let's see who's next in my phone to call. So I did take out a lot of contacts prior to doing this video to make it a lot easier. But, so the next one, yeah, let's call Tony. So with Tony, you can request the limo or this Patriot stretch. So let me go get it. So this makes 15 vehicles, and this is considered a limo for anybody that's wondering about that. Try not to hit any of the vehicles while I park it, but yeah, it's definitely going to make for a challenging thumbnail. I'm not going to deny that. But let's get ready to call in the next vehicle. This is actually quite a few vehicles here. So yeah, I'm just going to reposition a couple of these. I'll be right back. Okay, now that I moved those around, a little fun fact. So I'm not going to count this vehicle because it doesn't stay out, but you go down to your remote control vehicles and you own an Aussie Bandito, you can actually call it out. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to count it, so let's move on. So overall, well, as you can tell, it's getting dark in the game. For land vehicles, that's 15 vehicles you can call in. So let me go get the sea vehicles real fast. And for anybody wondering, this is what they look like on the mini map or your map, depending on how you're looking at. But yeah, let me go get the sea vehicles and I will return in just a second. Okay, so moving on to the boats here at my yacht, I have 6 more. I got 4 ski-doos and I have 2 boats out right here. So that brings our total to 21 vehicles. Now let's go to my service vehicles, call in my dinghy from my Kasaka. And that makes another vehicle, so that makes 22 vehicles. So in total, you can have about 22 vehicles out at one time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video.